Hi, I'm Scott and I'm finding rocks. This is the Purple Knight Amethyst mine in Georgia, and this is a private mine that only members of a Facebook VIP group can go to. And there's not very many amethyst mines operating, so I jumped on the opportunity to come over here. I'm excited to look around. Today it was flooded from rain, so we can't get into the pocket area, so we're not going to be able to work at the seams today. But we are going to be looking through the tailing piles that they've been turning over. So I am excited. I'm ready to get started, and let's see what we can find today. This looks like a little tip there, maybe. There's something shining right here. It's small, but you can see the luster of the crystal edge. And do I leave amethyst if I find it? Well, never in my life. We'll see if it happens today. This doesn't look like amethyst, but it could be. It's a sliver of a crystal face. If it was Arkansas, I would have left it, but it's not an amethyst mine in Arkansas. How about this chunk here? Looks like it wanted to grow crystals, but it did not. Since it rained a lot 2 days ago, I'm only going to look at the areas that look like they haven't been touched, just so I can see the crystal faces showing. And then after that, then I'll be able to start scraping the surface with a hand rake. Check out the side of this rock. Some amethyst crystals, not well formed, but it has part of a seam that goes across this rock. And this will make a nice yard rock. See what's behind it is some amethyst, maybe a cluster. Oh, worth taking back and looking at it. And then I see this, another little piece. And then right next to it, that's another little piece. So I need to check around this chunk. Maybe that came in a bucket straight from the pocket. Got a lot of mica on this one. Possibly some tourmaline. And this, I'm going to keep that piece anyway. No, because it doesn't mean that there's only amethyst here. Whoa, look at that. This is a keeper right there. Let's see what it is, how big it is. Wow. That is cool. That is pretty cool. Not a crystal point, maybe. Could be a floater. Not technically doubly terminated if it doesn't have any terminations. Very nice. This is the inside of some soft material. This, I bet, is probably the pegmatite. The red dirt around here is just all decayed bedrock over weathering periods of many, many years. And below the surface, you probably go back to harder bedrock again. And this may be some partly decayed bedrock, but you can see some purple in here. Here's a big rock that has a seam running through there of very, 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 very light purple on it. And someone's tried to break it up, but the seam runs through here. So just for kicks, I might chop it this way a little bit, and I don't expect much out of it because the vein would have to widen up for there to be crystals. And there's some mica right through there. It's pretty neat to look at these rocks. All right, what do we learn? What do we learn? Really nice colors. Green, purple, yellow, pink, and black. I didn't get it quite right on the spot, but I don't think there is a spot. So this is down here in the pit area. It's dried here on the end so I can at least look. Someone brought some heavy equipment to dig up the rocks. As you can see up there, it's mud. As you get down lower, you get harder rock. It's not weathered away. And I don't know how they find a seam very well. I think it's, he said vertical seam. Maybe they found the seam over here and they followed it, kept digging, and they have to expand out the walls as they go. Here's a really nice amethyst point that Ben just gave me. I think he's having some sympathy because we were only able to do a tailings dig today. This one also has iridescent coating on the edge, the crystal faces. It's really unique, really cool. It's like a little smoky.
Yeah. Okay.
Got some crystal faces.
That's pretty interesting on this backside, but that's where the first pocket would have been.
Looked like it'd be a little bit more clear than this. There are some crystal edges showing. So in the first few minutes I found most of my crystals, and that was all the surface. A lot of surface collecting because of the rains. And when I ran out of unsearched surface, I started to dig. I did not choose to show you all that footage because I think it was futile. I didn't find any crystals out of digging. The seam area, they hadn't found a new pocket, so there was nothing to show there. I dug in the mud around there just to see if I could find anything. Did what I could. Kept some of the nice pegmatite with the pink and green streaks. So overall, I had enjoyed myself today. I found some nice crystals. You'll see them in this video. This looks to be the best color I found. I could tell it was probably purple when I picked it up. There are some crystal faces on it. Here's a tiny druzy amethyst cluster. This is actually a light amethyst crystal. Not very well formed. The purple on this one is just excellent. I love that. You can see this big piece has some of the color in it too. This one has some blocky feldspar. Here's a large yard rock that I picked up, and I washed off some of the mud, and you can see the vein here where amethyst was growing, and some of these are pretty purple, probably better than some of what I found out there. And then you have a little bit of this corner. Overall, this mine was a nice experience because there's not any other mines that you can directly go pull out amethyst, and this land is located directly on an amethyst vein that they were told by a geologist. Jackson's Crossroads was supposed to be nearby, but they closed, and that was your only other chance to really go after amethyst. The Diamond Hill mine does have amethyst, but I can't really say how common it is to find amethyst there. Diamond Hill mine is a lot of tailing piles, or maybe it's just fresh dirt from the mine. I never really figured that out for sure. I don't like tailing piles. It's only as good as how fresh it is. I do like the feeling of pulling crystals from the pocket, and that was what I was hoping for at the amethyst mine, because that's kind of a dream come true to be able to pull them out of there. So I did a $50 tailings dig. Do you think it was worth it? It was worth it because I got this door prize right here. So what I learned is that if Ben Campbell on the Facebook page posts that they're into a pocket, and if they have open slots available on their next dig, you should take it. They're $100 slots. You may not get $100 of amethyst, but you might get a nice piece out of a pocket, and you get the experience of pulling it out.
Oh, are you serious?
Holy crap, Rick. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Curl it around. Good job.
They're facing, these points are facing.
Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have happy hunting, and I hope you are finding good rocks, not just any rocks. Thank you for watching.